Alrighty. Second podcast ever, baby. This is too easy. It gets too easy every single time, huh, Mikey?
Yes,
Let's go.
Yeah,
sir.
because
Let's
you
go.
do nothing and I do every single little thing.
Thank you.
It's okay, Bean.
Anyways.
The two main hosts are here now. Like that's like the
Oh
only thing that
yes,
matters.
finally.
Yeah,
The
like,
two
it
white
was
boys
probably
are here.
like
What
white
would we
boys.
ever do without you
Serious.
guys?
Get in my
I
backyard,
don't know,
bro.
dude.
Shut up.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're so rude. So rude,
Hey,
Logan. This is
hey.
why we didn't have you.
Yoga.
Roasting too soon.
Anyways. So what? What was that, Raven?
Roasting too soon.
Oh.
Uh,
Roasting not enough. And as you can see, Raymond got a new camera. Beautiful.
yes, sir.
Finally.
Yes, sir.
So
Doesn't look
cute.
like Brandon's old
Dog
webcam.
We
Dude,
don't talk about it. We don't
Lucas,
talk about
Lucas, I don't know if you saw that, but Brandon's old webcam that he bought, the thing was shittier than his actual webcam on his laptop.
Dude, it was so
it.
bad.
So
It would take
literally,
5
No,
seconds
it
to
wasn't
catch
that
up
bad.
to him.
It just looked really wide, so it looked.
so it
It
was
looks
really
so
white.
small.
No. But then it was so delayed that it was like a 10-second delay.
It
And then
was
like
really
all
bad.
reds were
It was
purple. Like
really
it was
bad.
so bad.
Yeah,
It was like your brain.
It really was. That shit looked like my poop.
Nice.
Quite a
one.
sight.
Anyways,
It's quite a sight to behold.
Nice one, Bean. Nice one.
If we want to start the segment for today, we are going to be more organized, and today we are going to be talking about our female problems. Yes, our past relationships
Especially
we have
Sean's.
now. Yes, because Sean
Rewind.
has many relationships. As we all know.
Especially Sean's.
Sean's a little man slut. If you didn't know,
Yes, sir.
you
Totally.
can tell by the look of his
Totally.
face. But anyways, we
Look
all
at the
have
mic.
many wild, interesting stories. And you know, I like to start with Brandon because I think Brandon
hate
has
you.
some nice
I
juicy
hate you
ones.
so
Yeah, I think
much.
Brandon has
Yeah,
like
Brandon- yeah,
craziest
Brandon.
stories.
You have all the
you know?
time.
Yeah.
You're going first. You have
All the
the
time. So
Nah.
Brandon, let's start off simple. Who was like your first ever girlfriend? You know,
Like
you always think
seriously, or
about
like just like in general.
seriously, because I feel like in general
Seriously.
doesn't
Well, I mean,
matter,
like I
doesn't
don't count like 8th grade or like
Yeah, I don't
7th
either.
grade. Like seriously.
That
Is
was
that
like
what
Well,
you-
third grade.
That was like
Yeah,
literally
here,
like
before you
nothing.
answer that, how many girlfriends, like officially, like official relationships, have you had?
3.
What was the first one? How was that like?
The first one was freshman year. It wasn't. It was pretty bad.
hmm
So
It was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah.
How come?
So I mean, like it started off. So a mutual friend that you guys know too, Baby
Mhm.
Sean, introduced me to.
Dude, stop saying names.
Oh,
Dude, are you
stupid
stupid?
idiot. Are you
Oh my
stupid,
God.
bro?
But I got it. Keep going. You're
Was it a name?
Hold on, hold on, I'm
three
sorry.
minutes.
There's
3
a lot
minutes-
of cutting.
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in.
Dude, every time
We're
you,
already
every
Just
time,
restart, man. Just restart.
No, or keep going. We keep going.
Are you sure, Bean? I don't
this
wanna
first
teach you to
lap,
work
whatever,
hard.
this first lap every time.
Yeah. Anyways, you want to
So,
continue
I
without
got
saying
introduced to-
people's
sorry,
names?
I know.
Fucking retard.
I got introduced to her through a mutual friend,
The source.
and then
The source.
The original source.
the original source. That's what we're gonna call her. And
The
then
Bible.
me and the original source started talking, and so then, like, what was it, like a week later after talking to her, I asked her out. She said yes, and then it was going good. Then the first time I fucked it up, I got jealous of her and her best friend because they were super close to the point where like me and the best friend's girlfriend would hang out more than we would with our actual partners. And so I got tired of it. So then I broke up with her. And then
You got tired
Like,
of her?
not tired of her.
What
I
a
got
player!
My
Hey,
boy.
yo!
I wish I would have called it.
I
then,
sure
dude.
Nobody's gonna
okay.
want you
No,
anymore after
but I
that.
didn't get
Nobody's
tired of
gonna
her.
want you.
Nobody's gonna want you.
So no, I didn't get tired of her. I got tired of like that situation, constantly being put in it. So I was like, I gotta dip. So then, like 3 months later, 4 months later, we start talking again. And then I ask her out. Everything's smooth and good, we're having fun. And then she breaks up with me. I think it was a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday. And she breaks up with me because, quote unquote, I made her so happy and it was too hard for her not to tell her parents. So context of that, she wasn't allowed to date technically. So she couldn't like tell her parents about me or whatever. So it was kind of like a secret. So then she broke up with me because she couldn't tell her parents.
Damn.
Nice.
How'd that
I
make
see,
you
I
feel?
see.
I mean, it sucked, but at the same time, I understood.
Do you think you were like in love with her?
At the time, I did, but now looking back at it, that's not what love is. It was just feelings,
You know what love is?
Fuck no. We're in high school. Are you
True,
serious?
true.
Y'all have a
Fred
pretty good
or
idea
We
what
don't-
love
Mikey
is.
we
knows
don't
what
even-
love is.
We don't know what anything
No, I
is. That's
don't.
what I think. I think if you say that you truly love someone, I think that's complete bullshit.
I love you.
Really?
You're in high school. You're in high
Oh.
school.
I think
Oh, okay, in high
that
school. Okay.
hello, I think
Yeah.
that like especially people our age, we don't love each other, but instead it's like heavy infatuation, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you should be a therapist.
I agree with that 100%.
Tell him, Mikey. Tell them.
So,
You tell him.
uh,
Sheesh.
so then, yeah. Mikey. Okay, so that happened, and then we kind of stopped talking for a little bit, and then we started talking again at the end
Oh,
of the
one of
year.
those relationships.
And then, yeah, okay.
Those are my
Alright, we
favorite
get it, B.
kind.
So then that happened, and then so we stopped talking again right before the end of the school year, and then I got with her best friend at the time. Yeah, it was a dick move. And then
Was that like on
when-
purpose, or was that like okay, you and your best friend? Or
Two
No,
pretty
your
best,
so
were they
best
like
friend
two
was
pretty best
actually,
friends,
it
or you
wasn't.
just?
It was
Oh.
no comment. So it was.
Oh.
So it was her best friend at the time. I knew that she had feelings for me, but so it wasn't the right move for me either because I just kind of like used that as a getaway instead of dealing with everything.
Drink that water.
So then, like flash forward into sophomore year, I had been dating her best friend for like 3 months, and like 2 weeks into school, I break up with her.
Savage.
Why?
What a
A
savage.
couple days
we
later,
need to
I
continue.
start
right.
talk- I
That's
swear to
right.
God, a couple days later, I start talking to Sam again, and then that lasted for like a week.
Damn,
This
you
dude
guys,
is so
you,
bad.
this dude flipping back and forth between best friends. God damn.
That's
Two
my
pretty best
boy.
So
friends.
then,
That's right.
so
She start
then,
acting like
I
you
don't
take
think
your
they were
turn.
two pretty best friends.
Oh.
I don't think so either.
I think both of them were.
Oh,
I got no comment on that one.
no comment. You
Uh-oh.
better hope they don't
Uh-oh.
watch this, Mikey.
Me too.
Hey, I don't know who they are. I don't know.
Hey, watch it.
Yo, I'm sending this video straight to them after
This
this.
clip.
I'm sending them a link to
I
it.
do not care.
I have their
Go ahead.
Snapchats.
No, but like
Ooh,
deadass,
being with the girl snap.
the
that's
girl
amazing.
over summer.
Hi, Chubacas.
If we actually talked, I would apologize to her. I did her dirty. I admit that one.
Stop the cap.
No, I'm being dead ass. I mean,
Bro,
so
he's capping so
No,
No,
hard.
he's
no,
for it.
I
No,
know.
he's for it.
no, I'm for real. Like I actually did. Like I fucked her. That was a big fuck
You
up on my
fucked her up?
part.
You
Fucked
fucked
her up?
Yeah,
Oh,
she actually
Alright.
had like real feelings, and
Come on,
I
You
took
took advantage of
them.
that. Yeah.
Yes,
That's my
sir.
boy.
Not a good thing. Don't do it.
He's joking, by the way.
That
Yeah,
that was
he's
that was
joking.
his that was his second relationship.
So source number 3. Started talking at the beginning of this year. So we talked for like a week and a half. Then asked her out. She said yes. Dated for like 3 years. Then the beginning of quarantine.
3
shit
years.
got-
Wait.
No,
3
no.
years?
Sorry. No,
Damn,
3
bro,
months. 3
you
months. 3
you
months.
some serious
3 years. Goddamn, that's too long.
Man's
I
like
could barely-
40,000 years old.
Bro, I could for real like. So 3 months. beginning of quarantine, shit start getting rough. Not just for me and her.
A good
because
type
she
of
had
rough or like
no, no, bad, really bad. So she had a lot of
Just
personal
clarifying.
issues that were getting worse and worse. And then I had my own shit to deal with because at that time, in the beginning of quarantine, I had lost one of my best friends. And then a bunch of shit happened with that. So it was just really bad. We weren't really communicating and shit anymore. So, and then found out she had lied about some stuff from the beginning. So broke up with her. And then that's pretty much it. Except for, are we gonna talk about the source?
Yes, the source.
Which one?
The
Yes.
source.
which
Yes.
one?
Hold
This
on, hold
one,
on.
it was-
Before we get
Which
into
one?
this, explain who. Don't explain who she is, but like elaborate. What
Hey,
does she
give some
do?
background. Give some
Like,
Yeah.
what's
context.
like her
Okay,
actual name? You know, like
so-
what's like her address? You know, can we get some like personal?
So me and
What's
her
her
Lucas is
stopped
lonely,
really
dude.
like just talking in general, and we stopped communicating. We didn't really bond that much anymore. So pretty much what happened was the honeymoon phase was over. So when you get into a relationship, the first 3 months are always called the honeymoon phase because that's when you guys don't really bond. It's just the initial like relationship, just like kind of like it tunnel visions
Yeah,
you.
I think.
So then
Yeah.
after 3 months, it like you get to open up and see like everything about that person, and that's why a lot of relationships don't last past 3 months. So then after that, it was just really toxic. We were always fighting. You guys remember that? It just wasn't healthy for either of us.
Yo,
So
so I'm gonna bring it back to like your first two sources, right?
yeah,
When you were like off and on with that first source,
yeah.
do you believe like let's say someone they're two people are dating, then all of a sudden they take a long ass break and then they meet up again and they fall in love. Do you think like that's for real or do you think it's just like oh no that's just BS?
It depends
It
because
depends.
if
Because
they're
I've heard
if they
many
take a break,
I've heard stories of like people who are married and they're like, "Oh yeah, me and your mom or whatever, we were like broken up with
Mhm.
for like 5 years, and then we met again at like this train station,
okay,
and then we knew it was meant to be and shit like that." I feel like
yeah,
that shit's just
like
BS.
that. I don't feel like that is BS. I feel like the more BS one is the one where, oh, let's take 2 months off. You know, like we all know one relationship like that where
Mhm.
they're off and on 24/7. That's just not healthy. You know, that's just, you're just fucking with each other at that point. But like 5 years, like, come on, dude. That's when you grow, you change. Like, you're kind of like a different person, if you would.
Mhm.
Because 5 years is a lot of time. So I feel like that, yeah. But like those certain relationships that are just like on and off, like
Wait, yeah,
kind of like weekly.
yeah. Can I hold up? The only people that can answer this is Sean and Lucas, okay? Because I really want to know their info. Like, I really want to know what they have to
Oh,
say. But to you two, like, let's say this girl comes up to you in the bar, she's flirting with you, whatever. Would you guys be down for like a one night stand? You go home, you fuck, you guys do whatever. That's it. That's all you ever see with that girl. Would you guys be down for that?
Sean.
Probably. Honestly, probably.
Alright,
Probably.
Let's
I respect.
go.
No, I respect it.
Well,
Though.
I
probably.
would too.
yeah, yo. What about you? What about you, Beluga?
I would never touch a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that. I respect that.
Nah, nah. I don't know. It depends.
Not even if it's like came up to you.
Okay,
like,
why? Why?
Okay then.
Why?
Okay
I'll mark
then.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad, my bad, my bad. But if that person came up to you, I was like, Beluga, I'm so sorry. Like, please forgive me. Let's fuck. Come on, Beluga. You would be like, no, like get the fuck away from me.
I mean, I hope you would after that scenario.
Okay, well, in that scenario, no. And who she is also, no, I wouldn't. No, that's an easy no.
Okay, so for
Hey, but
context, who is
oh,
this
yeah,
person
yeah. You want to talk about this source?
of yours?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
You don't want to talk about her?
Mikey will
no.
explain it for us.
Okay, I respect that.
Mikey, you'll explain.
Do
Um,
one of us want to? Do you want one of us, or do you just not
no,
want to
no,
talk about
I
it?
can explain it, but I know Brandon
Okay.
explains it best. But if you want me to, I can still explain it.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
explain it.
you
You
should
explain
I
it.
explain
think I think it'd be better if you do.
So basically, let's. So there's this girl I was somewhat friends with. I wasn't really that close with her my freshman year, and then we started getting really close our sophomore year. And then I don't know what month it was or what was going on, but it was during my sophomore year. Wait, was it? Or was it during my freshman year?
Freshman
No,
year.
was it still freshman year?
Yeah, it was still freshman.
Okay, yeah, I'm
freshman.
mixing up my whole storyline. So yeah, it was so yeah, freshman year we started getting really close, and then we ended up dating, but it was like for like almost 2 months I think, and then just stuff happened, and then it was mainly on me because I know like I admitted like I wasn't really giving her like the time and effort into the relationship as much as I should have, and like that was on me, and then I just lost connection with her, and then I just kind of and I ended it because like okay I missed it too much, I'm not taking it anywhere, so I just kind of ended it, and then
Aww.
I respect that.
like
Yeah.
5 or 6 months later, oh yeah, and also I wasn't like really talking about it to anyone, about, like how sad it was or how I felt, so I just kind of held it in, and like I didn't really tell anyone, and
Kind of like a big fat shit, huh?
yeah, dude, like holding it for hours, then out of nowhere
Perfect
you just gotta
analogy,
release it.
babe.
Dude, being with that
Good one,
analogy
Bean.
seems
Good one.
too relatable for literally anyone. But yeah, and then like 5 or 6 or 7 or 4, a bunch of months go by, and I like really miss her, and apparently she really misses me too. Okay, I thought someone was at my door, and I'm not trying to pull a bean, but
What? What does that
anyway,
mean?
well, anyway, you know what it
We
means.
can't talk about that. We can't talk about
Okay,
that.
anyways,
I don't even know what they're talking about.
you'll know. Yeah, so we both really miss each other, so we're like, let's give it another shot. But like we never actually started dating. We just started getting like super, super close. Like we just hanging out a lot more. And then we started getting really close and close, and then she took advice from one of her best friends, and that best friend's related to one of Brandon's sources. And she took advice from her. Well, source number one, he took advice from her, and then she just one of the end things, like she just didn't feel like what we were doing was right, and it all just went downhill from there, and I just ended up ending it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That happened.
All right.
Brandon, are
Do
you
you
muted?
do you still miss her?
No matter what happens, no matter how much time has go by, there's always gonna be that small part of you that's gonna miss someone.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
I feel you.
you're gonna miss being able to be that close with her. You're gonna miss having being able to spend time with them, and just hanging out, being friends. But
Aw.
I don't miss her as much as like oh I want to get back with her,
Dude, I have never seen this side of Beluga before. This is like
dude.
the
This
emotional.
is
You
so
you
like
don't even
This
know.
is so
I'm like
wholesome.
I'm a retired like therapist, dude. Like I used to be
It's true. It's
like
true.
I
It
used
is
to
factual.
yeah like
Dude, I need to see
sophomore
this side of Beluga more.
sophomore Bluegus before Bluegus was Lucas. And yeah, when I was Lucas too, I was a whole different person. When I'm Bluegus,
Aw.
When you were Lucas.
SMH, these hoes messed you up.
all of them,
SMH.
there's just so many, too many, like
For sure.
Hold up.
I feel like we were all
What?
different people sophomore year.
I
yeah,
a
you were
little
really
birdie.
different.
Oh, I
Hold
don't know
up.
what you're talking to me.
Wait, sophomore year? Oh yeah, I've changed
Last year.
dramatically since sophomore year.
Yeah, your hair.
That's what
you
I was
got you
saying.
got a
We all
perm.
have.
I think we all
It's
have.
not a
Bean
perm, it's
got
a
a
wave.
perm.
It's not a
Okay.
nah, quarantine just like I learned so much about
Honestly,
myself and like I grew
Yeah.
so many people hate this, but I'm like chill
I
with it.
like it.
I
I like
wouldn't
it
be the
too.
person I
I
am
like
today
it.
without it.
I mean,
without
Honestly,
quarantine.
same.
Exactly.
yeah. So much has happened. Like I found you guys. Like this
Oh, and by the
Discord.
way, for context, Raymond is a sophomore. We're all juniors.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a
Raymond's the
senior.
youngest one.
Yes,
Here.
Raymond,
No, he's not.
purple.
We're
I'm a
all.
senior.
I'm in 7th grade.
Sean dates girls. Man. Oh.
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
No,
a joke. It's a
joke.
joke.
It's a
It's
It's a
joke.
joke. It's a joke. It's
We're
a
not
joke.
pedos. We're not pedos. We promise.
Unless
Brandon,
you're
we
Brandon.
keep shifting.
Hey,
Brandon, can you like
Man.
center it with your camera?
Brandon, center your
Oh,
camera.
my bad. My bad.
Bro,
But
stupid
anyways,
earphone
Yeah.
wires always tugging your dumb phone.
Oh, for
quarantine,
real.
dude,
quarantine,
quarantine
mess.
really like changed all of us,
Yeah,
honestly.
for good and for worse.
Yeah.
I don't really know if it changed me negatively. I didn't really
feel like
socialize with that many people.
No,
for
I
us,
like.
it
But
affected us good. You know, we got lucky. You know, we all found each other at like a
Yeah.
really shitty time in all of our lives.
Yeah.
Like I know that like for me personally, like I had no one, and then all of a sudden I had you guys. You know, which was great. You know, like
Without COVID, dude,
yeah,
this podcast we wouldn't be making it
wouldn't
right now.
we wouldn't even have had this all this
Exactly,
friendship.
exactly.
Dude, I wouldn't even have a PC.
I
Dude,
would be
same.
getting a
Still be on my
PC.
laptop.
Dude, I
I
would still be playing on
would be
PlayStation, but I have a
homeless.
PC.
I would probably still be selling my body on the streets.
We
Honestly.
saved Bean from
Wait.
Nobody said
Yeah.
anything.
No one said anything
Wait.
about that. No one said
Anything.
anything about it.
Wait,
I
is
was
that
saying
loud?
nobody laughs, so it makes it seem really weird.
Is that
I would have been
loud?
fat. I
Is
would have
that
been fat
loud?
if
I
this
don't know
didn't
if that's loud.
happen.
That
Would've
fucking
been.
fine. Is
I
this
probably would've still
allowed? Is
been.
that allowed?
Is that loud?
I would have still been playing Fortnite still. Not gonna lie.
Go Fortnite kid.
Yeah.
Yo,
I would still be
But
screaming how
on,
terrible games are.
since Sean is talking and he rarely talks during these podcasts, dude, Sean, I heard a little birdie told me about this one
God.
time you talked to this girl. Can you
Yes, sir.
describe?
Which one time?
sir.
Which
Which
one?
one
Oh
time?
shit.
Which
There's
one?
actually
Okay.
two.
There's
Oh,
actually
which
two.
one?
There's
All right,
two.
talk about the
Which
first
one?
one and then the second one. Remember,
Okay,
keep out their names.
Okay, the first one was in freshman year.
Ooh.
That's my boy.
All right.
Getting in that
Yes,
quick
sir.
fuck. That's right.
Okay.
Shut up, Lucas.
Honestly, it's probably like the first time that we actually like talk, like the first one. Honestly, we were just like in class, and then I think we just got chosen like for a group, and then like we had to like give each other like answers and questions, so we just got each other's snap. And then just like one
Oh.
time, like I don't know why she asked to go play Fortnite with me. I was like, I was like,
Hey.
I was
You're
like,
like,
yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I know.
As long as she plays
You're happy.
Fortnite, that's how you know she's
Dude,
doing
I don't
for
even know who he's talking about.
Neither
Holy
do I.
shit.
It's one of
Brandon,
Brandon.
yes, you do, Brandon.
Huh?
You do, Brandon.
Brandon knows.
that-
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
it's
Sean.
the
I'm
one.
sorry. I love you.
You guys can tell me after.
Nah.
All right.
No.
And then like, all right, then we've been talking a lot over like house party, and you already know how it
Yo.
turned out. Yeah. You already
Fortnite
know.
house party, by the way.
Fortnite
Wait,
house
how did it
party,
turn
and
out? We don't know
nothing.
how it turned out.
It
Yeah.
turned out
It turned
like
out.
we normally like FaceTime like after school like every day, but then like after May, that's when this just started like falling off, and then we just like haven't talked at all after that.
This
So
is
you guys didn't
May.
like. It wasn't like something terrible happened and you guys are no longer friends. It just
It
slowly.
just fell out.
Yeah, it just slowly
So I
fell
mean,
out.
you
We
guys
just
can
lost
you can
connection,
easily just
that
be like, "Hey,
sucks.
how you been?" Shit like that, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Have
no,
you-
but
have you
See,
heard
that's
her
not
back
too
up?
terrible.
but he has to like start it off again. It just sucks whenever you lose connection with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Have you hit her back up? Like, have you ever like texted her back first?
No.
Do you like
Alright, you do you,
miss
you do
her?
you.
Like, do you like miss like talking to her? Like
Just
like
a little,
that?
just a little, just a little.
Aw.
No, I
Just a
get
little.
you.
Dude, hit her up. What are you doing?
Just a
Damn.
little.
Alright, wait,
Okay,
what
okay.
about
What about
what
the
about
second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one? This is like I think it was like November. I think it was like November of sophomore year. I like what's it called again? It was like at a football game too. She goes to like a different school,
Mhm.
and you know what's the
Okay.
weird thing too?
Mhm.
She was
Okay.
she went to the same school as the first one.
Okay.
She went
Wait,
to
the
fir-
same
Middle school.
Same-
Middle school.
same
middle school.
Oh,
Same middle
okay,
school.
okay.
So she asked us for my Insta, and then later on we got Snap. But here's the thing though.
What?
Like
She's
when
trans.
no she's not. No, like when I first texted her, but like she left me on delivery for like 24 hours.
Aw, that's
Aw,
fucked.
Dude, that was
what?
They can't do that.
And then when she
Fuck.
responded back, she actually like started responding like faster, like
No, okay.
every
Alright.
2
Maybe she got her
minutes, you
phone
know.
taken away. Maybe she got her phone taken away.
I doubt it.
Okay.
She just didn't want to text
I
me.
tried it.
Come on,
She
bro.
probably-
I was trying to get
she-
options.
I know
man.
she
Y'all
didn't want
just-
to text me at all. And then once I got the snap, we started texting, but like we lag on each
Ah.
other like way too much. It was probably like 5 hours. Like
Oh,
That's not
That's
too
how long.
bad. I mean, that's
No,
bad, but like that's not.
Like
That's
it's 5
terrible.
hours each message.
Like
yeah,
I,
yeah,
And
it is. It was.
Happy
It
as
Oh
well
was.
as
my
Ryan.
god.
It was.
I've
It
been-
was like
oh.
5 hours.
Ryan is one of our other friends. Probably we'll have him later.
We'll have him on
the
here
podcast.
soon.
Someday.
Wait, this is a
someday. Next
podcast?
year.
But yo, I've never heard of those two stories, Sean. Wow.
Yeah.
What a guy, dude.
They were
They're
kept on
like
the
low
down
And like,
key,
low.
yeah,
It was
and
like
like,
low key.
and like, they didn't even end terribly. It was just like, oh, you guys stopped talking. You can easily hit them up again.
Dude, I'm just like Sean's next, bro.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Alright,
gonna-
so who's next? It's either gonna
He's
be
not-
Raymond,
You want-
Bean, or Mikey.
You want to go
Raymond.
next, Raymond?
Do I?
Yeah, you
I
get
think
it.
you do.
Sure.
Yeah,
Go-
I think you do.
I think you do. Talk about your little relationship. No, yes.
Do I even have? Oh, okay.
Just like talk about like
yeah, yeah.
any like past.
Any
yeah.
girls that you hit up? Any girls hit you up?
Yeah.
Any stories you got?
I was in the 5th grade. Yes, sir. Starting young.
I can't, dog.
I don't really know how it worked. She like left a note on my desk. It was like
Aw.
during art class. Yeah, it's one of those, dude. Like now looking back at
Yo.
it,
Dude, I wish
Yo,
people could do
that's,
that
that's
nowadays.
kind of
hard.
cool, bro. Like
For real.
It really
I kind of wish that
is.
should have happened like now. That would be, but
Dude, for real.
yeah, I was on my desk. I opened it, and her friend told me like she left a note on your desk. So I opened it, and it said, "I like you." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like yeah, it was straight to the point. It was straight to the point.
I wish girls were still like that.
Dude, imagine.
Oh,
I wish you
um,
could do them in
The
Zoom.
guy?
That was 2015.
This is a private message on Zoom.
You send them a private message. I like you.
That's bold.
Okay.
So I so when I got home, I had my iPad. And she had her iPod. I got her
Oh.
email. I texted her email. Yes. sir.
Yes,
Let's go.
But then
Too
literally,
easy.
like ever since that, it somehow just got awkward, and we never spoke to each other at
Aw.
school. Like
I feel like
No, I
that's
feel
how
you,
like
I feel you.
every middle school.
Honestly,
yeah, every middle
It
school
really is.
relationship, every like
That-
elementary, whatever. But I mean, elementary is a little
That-
young, but like every middle school, like, or it's like I'm gonna hug you tomorrow, and then you send it or something like that.
You never do
I
it.
remember that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
and you
Yeah,
don't
you
do
should-
it.
And
and
like,
stuff.
can we hold hands tomorrow during lunch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. And yeah.
Good times. So,
Take
Um,
me back.
times were so simple,
Bro,
bro.
for real.
We
Yeah.
almost weren't trying to play games.
I kind of want that
I
now.
miss
That
eighth
would be
grade.
pretty fun. Like,
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude, next girlfriend I
Yeah.
get, I'm gonna be like, can we hold hands during lunch, please? She's gonna be like, the fuck
Please.
you doing? Oh man, that's
Hold hands, bro.
I
just
think I'm
wanna
gonna hug you tomorrow. You text her.
dude, like I'm gonna hug you tomorrow after 7th period.
so. That's the only story you got. You got any more? Nothing.
Like you've never
nah,
like
bruh.
hit
Like,
a
Freshman
no
year
girl-
got cut
Right.
short, bruh. Like,
Reagan
That's
got
true.
the what
That's
is
true.
DM.
and so
Like no
like,
girl hit you up like, yo, Raymond, you're so cute. We should talk more.
no, not really.
Dude, I've never.
Ayo,
Oh, never mind,
Any
I wasn't
hot ladies that is around the age of 15 that thinks
Go ahead,
Raymond's
my
cute,
boy.
his DMs are open.
True.
Yes,
His
sir.
DMs are wide open.
And she
And
is
Sean,
within,
and
uh,
Sean.
just within the-
And mine.
And Sean, everyone
And
here
Sean.
except for Miguel.
Except for Mikey.
That is the
Mikey.
one in red.
Hey.
That's okay.
Thank you. That's me.
Unless you want to meet his
That's
girlfriend.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You'll meet
5
her
out of
one day.
6. Yeah, we'll probably have her on
Yes,
here
sir.
one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Probably.
Well,
Alright.
we could put her on with the exes.
Oh.
That
Why
would be
would you put her with
I
But
don't
she's
know
but she's
why
not
you-
on that.
That would
But
be.
she's
Yeah.
not an ex, bruh. What are you
No.
trying?
Would you?
I was
rather
gonna
have
bring one.
If
I was
she
gonna
watches
bring
this-
one of my exes. Yeah.
If
Oh,
she
okay.
watches this and she hears that, Brandon, she's gonna slap you.
I'm not
Oh,
trying
she
to
watched.
anything.
She watched the last one.
I'm not trying to.
She
I'm
did?
sorry, Michelle. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Michelli.
Dude.
No, it's fine.
No.
She's gonna be on here.
Oh, never
Oh
mind.
yeah,
It's
it's fine. It's fine.
Anyways, Miguel, you wanna go
All
next?
right, let's go, Miguel.
Not really. I think Bean should go.
Want
I
me
should
to
go.
explain it? I can explain it for you, Mikey.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So there's
The
this
end.
guy, right? I mean, there's this girl, right?
Mhm.
This
I
guy.
don't know the rest. You can
I don't know the rest.
say it.
So you see what happened
You see
was
what
he was dating
happened
this
was-
chick, turned out to be a
let
guy.
let Mikey explain it.
Where do I start, man?
I won't laugh this time, trust.
Just start at
Yeah.
your first actual
Wait, should we just
relationship.
all go on mute?
Not
You
your
know what?
first relationship, your first actual relationship.
Man, you know what? I think I'll just start freshman year to keep it short.
Yeah.
All right. So, beginning of freshman year, it's just fun. Like I was new into high school, and I didn't really know like what to do. I was hella awkward, so I would just hang out with random people, and I was just that awkward kid. And I would still talk to my old school friends, right? And I met this guy in school, and he was really dope. And then I invited him over along with my old school friends, and like we were just chilling at my house. And then one of my friends from my old school was like, "Yo, you think this girl's cute? Like she's my neighbor. Like she lives right next to me." And I was like, "Yo, this girl's kind of, you know." And
That's
I
right. That's right.
yes sir. I followed her on Instagram, and then he actually texted her and was like, "Yo, do you think my friend that followed you is cute?" And she was like, "Yeah, like he's cute, blah blah blah." And then
Yo.
I think it was in year October. It was on Halloween, I think. Oh no, it was a little bit before Halloween. I hit her up and we were talking. We FaceTimed, and then on Halloween, I went to one of my friend's house for a Halloween party, and then like we were just texting, and then she brought up like dating or whatever, and I was like, maybe. And then I think this was like my shortest relationship, by the way, but like I don't know, it just like I don't know why it was like my shortest, but like it hurt like one of the most, like
Oh.
I don't know why, but actually no, this was before Halloween. So then
Wait, so okay, keep going.
wait, what were you gonna say?
I was like, so you guys ended like how long was it?
Like a month.
So she broke up with you or you broke up with
Yeah,
her?
she broke up with me.
Wait, how come?
Cause we weren't able to see each other because she was so busy, and she went to a different school. Cause she was
I
she was like in like ASB and like all that honors classes.
I feel you.
But so yeah, that's pretty much why we ended. And then like it just hurt me for like a month, like a straight month. And like I was just sitting in my room listening to like Rex Orange County like on repeat. And like
Dude,
I was like,
that hits different.
for real. And then so November, around Thanksgiving time, I started talking, not talking, but like one of my she used to be my best friend, I could say that. We were just like talking because she was in a bad place, I was in a bad place, and we just got close. Then she posted me on her story one day, and then she was like, "Yo, two of my friends think you're really cute," and I was like, "Oh, what do they look like?" And then so she sent me a picture of both of them, and like both of them were pretty cute. Like, let me say that. But I was like, "Yo," I chose one of them, and I was like, "Yo, let me get her snap." Oh wait, did I? Ah, yeah, I think so. Actually, no. I got both snaps, and I was put into a group
Okay.
chat with both of them.
Okay.
Oh,
Bachelorette.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
not even lying. No, I'm not even lying. It was me and the two others, and I was just like, "What the
Damn.
fuck is this?" And
Bachelorette, let's go.
yes, sir.
um, my best friend at the time was there in the group chat, and she was like, "Oh, what's your guys' favorite food? What's your guys' favorite drink?" And then like I would always match with one of the girls like every time, and I was like, "Yo, that's dope." And then we just like Sean, we joined a house party, and there was
Mm.
like my best friend and then the two. And then it was like 10, you know, it was pretty like it was late for a school night, I guess. Not really. And then it got kind of late. It was like 12. My best friend and the other girl left, not the one that I was like um
That you bonded with.
yeah, that I bonded with. So then I was stuck with the one with that I bonded with like the whole night. And this was actually like the day before we went on break for Thanksgiving. So and she didn't have school, so she stayed up. And I was like, do I sleep early? Nah, cause like it's our last day. So I literally stayed up until like 4 or 5 talking to this girl. And then the next day she texted me. Like I was gonna text her, but she texted me, so I was like, damn, okay. And then we FaceTime that day. And then like up until like maybe a little bit less than a month, we FaceTimed every day, and then I saw her in person and I asked her out, right? And then that's where it began to fall. Like
Ah,
right
I'm
like a
sorry.
week later, bro, like we started arguing about like the weirdest like I don't even know, man. And
like what would
then
it be about?
like just her
Like
like I'm not giving her enough attention or whatever.
SMH,
Like
Mikey.
SMH.
Lucas.
I think one of the times I was like everyone was at my house, like all my homies, and then I was outside with like my homies and we are just like chilling. And then she was like,
Ugh.
"Oh, why are you outside?" And I'm like, "I'm just chilling. Like you can come out if you want." And like she got all mad like the whole night, like just because I was outside, not with her.
Oh my god.
And then like it was just like that
Brought
for
the
like
full
so
house.
long.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like before March, I think. Um we hung out and then that night she FaceTimed me and was like, "Oh, I think like we need to break up or whatever."
And
And
how long did that last?
let's see, December, January, February, 2 months. A little bit, almost three, basically. So there's
Okay.
that. And then, yeah, it was just whatever. I was actually like really sad for like so long. I'm not even lying.
Like
Oh.
Orange County again?
Yeah, dude. No, I was like,
Oh.
I was
But
like
wait,
listening to other stuff.
so when did you meet Michelli?
I met Michelle while I was dating this other person. And like I didn't talk to her like as much. Like she was just there. I would just say
Sorry,
what's up.
sorry to interrupt, but if people at home don't know, Michelle is his girlfriend at the moment right now.
Yes, she's
Okay,
my
you keep
current.
going.
But yeah, I didn't really talk to her that much. Um, I guess we can go into that how I started dating her. Just want to give a big thanks to my boy Bluegus up there.
That's right, Beluga. Let's go.
If
Dude,
it
he
weren't
did
for, if it literally weren't for him, I wouldn't have a girlfriend right now.
Everybody's setting you up,
Aw.
man. You're being set up.
Dude,
Damn.
You're lucky.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Old
Lucas can
Lucas.
set people up, but he can't set
Old
himself up.
Lucas.
So sad.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
uh, it's okay,
I'm
man. You'll
sorry,
come back.
Lucas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, I'm
Oh
not.
Anyways,
well.
anyways, all right. Something crazy though is, I started talking to Michelle on house party.
hmm, that's crazy.
And so yeah, so I started like kind of talking to her more around like April, like a month or two. Actually like a month or two after I broke up with the other person. And then I started to catch feelings, but I didn't tell her. Okay. I was like really scared. And Lucas knows this, Sean knows this. I was like the scaredest motherfucker out there because I didn't want to get hurt again. That's like the main reason. I was like, if I tell her, I'm just gonna get hurt again because I didn't want like what happened to me in the past happened to me again. So I'd like this girl for like 4 months or something like that, a long time. And then I think it was like literally in June, no, like right before June came along, I was like, you know what? I'ma just say it. I think I told Sean. Was it you, Sean, or was it Lucas? But I was like, dude, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
I think you told me this. I
I
think
think
like
it
you
was
told me.
Sean.
Yeah, I think you told me during school or probably like the day before.
Yeah. And then I did it, and then she was like, "Oh, I like you too," and I was like, "What? It's
Yes,
crazy."
sir. Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
And
And then literally
then
like 2 weeks later, we started dating.
that's right.
Yes,
And
sir.
I've been in this relationship for 18 months.
Sim.
18.
18.
18 months.
18 months.
That's longer than I've been alive.
Dude, the funniest
Same.
thing was like before he asked, it was like 2-3 months. He was like all nervous, like, bro, what do I do? Like, what the
Aww.
fuck? He
Was
was
he
like telling me.
wait,
He was
okay,
telling me
okay.
all of
Honestly,
this.
honestly though,
Teen
like
romance.
when you do get hurt, like that one time where it's just super bad, the recovery is really the worst.
True.
Especially like catching feelings after that. It is like the scariest thing ever because it's not even that like you're scared to get hurt. It's you're scared to fall for a person like that again, you know? Because you know the consequences. It's a
Yeah.
50-50 shot.
That's like one of
So
the reasons why like I was so scared to do it.
Really?
But I mean, I guess it was worth it in the end.
Aw. That's so cute.
So,
better say
Beanie,
it
would
was
you
worth
like
it.
to explain?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
You don't ask when.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can start with my first, I guess, heartbreak type of thing. It started in 8th grade, like end of 8th grade, right?
Oh,
We met in yearbook. Funny story. We were in yearbook, and she sat across from me. We would always like mess around, whatever, in that class. Didn't take it serious. And then
Aw.
after, and no. Funny thing was that I had 8th grade. I had like maybe 2 different girlfriends, right? And I was
at
still
the
friends
same
with her
time?
throughout.
No,
Oh,
No.
dang.
I would have
okay.
two
My
Damn,
girlfriends
boy.
throughout eighth
bro.
grade, and I would still stay friends with her while I was in those relationships. And then it wasn't until the end of 8th grade where I realized, oh my god, like I see her more as a friend. And then I asked her out, and then she also liked me since the beginning of 8th grade too. So then we started going out, and then it lasted until around the start of freshman year. And then we went to 2 different schools. I was gonna go. I was not gonna go to I was not gonna go to the school that we were gonna go to. I was gonna go
What school start
to
with the
her
letter B?
school. I was gonna go to her
Good luck
school.
with that one.
I was gonna go to her school, and I was like, "Yo," but then I don't know what convinced me to go to our school instead. So then
Oh Lord.
that's what either made or break. Wait, what's the saying?
Make it or break it.
Make or break.
Yeah, make or break our
Shake and bake.
relationship. But because I went
Shake and
to
bake.
our school,
Shake it, bake. Shake it, bake, baby.
but because I went to our school,
What are you doing?
it didn't work out. She broke up with me because she didn't want to go to 2 different schools and date. And that's like the one.
I'm
That's the one
sorry.
that broke me.
She shake the baked.
Dude, she shake your bake, bro. Dude, I hate it when they do that, man. Throws me in the fields for like 3 months, always listening to some sad music,
For
bro.
real.
Dude, I
So
have a
that
shake and bake
like
playlist.
that only
Wait, you guys
lasted like a
broke up
couple
because
months.
you guys went to different schools? That's
Yeah,
it?
she broke up with me because of that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I've
feel
hit
like
her up here and there just to like check up, but that's it. But that really not really broke me, but that made me sad. After that, I didn't really want to date anyone. But then end of freshman year,
Yes, sir.
What?
end of freshman year,
Yes, sir.
I like somehow met this one female in my
Context.
biology class.
Context. The girl that Bean dated was my best friend at the time. Still is.
Still
wait, at the,
is.
then
Still is.
what?
Kinda.
Why are you
We don't
saying
really
at the
talk
time and then you
anymore.
say still is?
I mean, she
She's not
is,
wrong.
Just haven't
but
talked
like
to her as
we just
much.
don't talk that much.
Dude, I don't even talk to anyone.
So
But anyways,
yeah.
Go
yeah.
on, Dean.
Man, biology. We like in our biology class we would move seats like every 2 weeks, and
Fucking generator.
we sat next to each other like 3 times in a row. and we just became friends over
Dude,
time.
that's a sign.
Yes, sir.
And and then I remember one assembly. This is how immature little kids we are. Her friends came up to me, not Brandon, two other guys, and they're like,
Ooh.
"So do you like her? Like, do you think of asking her out? Like, what about this? What about this? What do you think of her? Shit like that." And I was just like, "Okay, dude, these she makes it obvious that she likes me. Her friends are making it obvious that she likes me." And I thought I was healed from my past relationship because I was hurt. So I was like, you know what, I'll ask her out. Why not? So then I asked her out. Pretty much all of summer we spend like all of summer with each other, me, her, Brandon, and his girlfriend at the time.
God, bro, you look so stupid.
And honestly, it was fun. It was pretty fun.
No
I
way.
thought it was fun
We went to
at the
Knott's.
time.
It went
Yeah,
hard.
it was really fun. And then, over time, after the 3 months, the anniversary month or whatever phase, you like figure
You
out
mean
like these
honeymoon phase?
problems, whatever the
Anniversary?
fuck.
Brandon, shut up, bro.
Anniversary.
Brandon, no one cares about your terminology, man. Shut up.
Dude,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
if you're
Raymond.
gonna say anniversary,
Brandon,
like,
Brandon, dude, stop talking. Venus
Alright,
talking, man.
Brandon.
Can you
Alright, we
continue?
get it.
Alright,
Brandon,
Brandon.
shut
don't
up.
talk about chloroform, Lucas.
No,
Oh,
don't
dude,
talk
don't tease me.
about it.
No.
No, no.
Anyways, like after the 3 months, you realize you start like figuring out each other's problems, and like these problems start popping up. And I don't know if she ever not really found out, but like would notice these problems, but I definitely did. And it was just a bunch of stuff I noticed, not only about her, but like both of us. And our relationship wasn't really healthy at the time. At least I didn't think so. So I broke it off between each other. And I just like at the moment, I think she didn't realize like it was for the better. But I think if you ask her now, she would definitely say, yeah,
Well,
she's
we'll find
glad we're
out.
not together. Yeah, no, I know for a fact she will. But I mean, you can ask her yourself, Brandon. But
All
yeah,
good.
that's pretty. Besides that, I have yet dated someone since beginning of sophomore year. Yeah.
Alright.
That's
All
right.
right.
Hey,
I
yes,
have
sir.
been a single Pringle.
Every Pringle needs a single Pringle.
I love
Mikey, what are you
Pringles.
eating?
Some Cheez-Its.
Nothing.
Pretzels?
I'm not eating anything. What do you mean?
Dude, why is Mikey's face like blue, purple thing?
I know. you got
Why
a
is it?
Smurf in front of you or something?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. You got Papa Smurf
Yo.
twerking, bruh?
Yes, sir.
SMH. Yo, Lucas, why are you flying your drone, dog?
Because I'm bored, bro. This is my new friend. He crashes a lot because he's stupid.
Wait, the podcast is over, right?
Kind of.
I mean, do you guys want to end it?
No.
I mean,
Do I have
I mean,
anything
don't-
else?
I mean,
We can
I
keep
mean,
talking
no.
if you want. We don't have to
do
just
you
I
want
talk
to
about
talk
mean-
about something
relationships.
else?
I
It's
mean,
been
this
like
Hey.
an hour.
this
Hey,
segment
hear me
Nah,
out.
it's
Hear me
been
out.
less.
Hear me out.
It's
Hear me
been
out.
less than
Okay,
an
hear me
it's
hour.
out.
been a little less, but I mean, we can end it.
Hear me. Oh no. Hear
We're
me out.
not
Okay.
gonna talk about chloroform.
We're
Dude,
not
you're
talking
not.
about
Dude,
chloroform.
hear me out. Okay. You guys didn't let me say anything.
All right, I think this is where we're gonna end it. It's been
Alright.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
sir.
It's been a good segment,
Thanks
and
for
I hope
watching.
to see you guys
Talks about
next
a lot of
week.
girls.
Of
Yeah.
See you
course.
guys next week.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Chloroform.